We're here now with Frankie Boley, a young lady who really does it all. She's an undergraduate student. She's an athletic trainer for the university, and then recently I've learned she's taken on a leadership position in her dorm, Howard Hall, as part of an initiative to keep seniors on campus. So Frankie, thanks for joining us here on Notre Dame Day.
Thank you so much for having me.
And my pleasure. We'll start there with dorm life. Tell me a little bit about this leadership role you've taken on at Howard.
So I'm pretty much going to just be doing whatever the hall staff needs me to do. So whether that be go get groceries for the dorm for the week or letting freshmen know about the events that are going on, but I'm taking on this role also of planning 3 major events for our community. So I actually have the honor of being in charge of our spiritual retreat in the spring, so I'll be working with campus ministry on that. And then I'll also be planning our welcome back dinner for our freshmen to help welcome them into our family, and also the Howard Thanksgiving. So I've been doing a lot of different events and planning and trying to serve Howard.
Fantastic. And why do you feel like all of these events will be important for your dorm?
I think community is so important, especially all over this campus, and every time we all come together, whether it be for food or for friendship and just like good fellowship, I think that it really helps us grow closer. And I think this will be a good opportunity to help like our hall staff really focus on the girls and their needs, but still have these events like really be well planned and everything too.
Now, we were talking about this a few minutes ago. You're also an athletic trainer. I was a manager in my day, so we understand each other's roles a little bit. But for the folks that are watching this, tell me what it entails being a student trainer and how you got into this, first of all.
So it's awesome. I get to be on the sideline for all but one home football game, and I get to travel the team for other games, and I work with many different sports, and so it's been really awesome getting some like clinical experience working with athletic trainers. I can wrap a mean ice bag, and I know how to tape some ankles and wrists now and stuff too, and so it has been phenomenal getting to work with so many different sports. And I got into it actually, one of my sister's best friends, when she was a senior and I was a freshman, was in it, and I saw all these sports medicine shirts, and I was like, this is something I want to be a part of. So I started emailing people. So
I know for a fact how time-consuming that can be. You're probably literally one of the busiest undergraduates on campus. So how do you balance it all?
Well, actually, besides being neuroscience and a student trainer, I've actually had the opportunity to do undergraduate research, and I'm actually a catechist who teaches Sunday school. So
wow.
Yeah, I think as like all the students here on campus, we were the kids in high school who did a lot, right? We were super involved, and we still are today. And so time management is super important, and prioritizing, because I really want to be involved, and it brings me a lot of happiness. But you got to make sure you get everything done. So yeah.
You get a chance to intermingle with so many different sports on campus. Do you have an event that's a favorite?
I have to say, the first home football game is probably my favorite, especially since this last season was Michigan too. It was so exciting. There's nothing like when the team runs out of the tunnel and like the smoke is going off and you're getting to be there, being a part of that whole community. So it's been absolutely amazing opportunity.
I'm going to take you back real quickly to dorm life before we let you go. Why do you think it's important to have senior leadership on campus? I know there was an initiative passed recently to keep more kids on campus, but why do you think it's important, especially in the dorms, to have the upperclassmen there?
Well, my sister is actually a senior in Howard too, and I actually was a gateway transfer, and so coming to the community a little later than everyone else, my RAs and the seniors that lived on my floor made me feel so welcome in the community. And so I think that having leaders in any good community who have experience is really important. And I want one more year with all those girls. They're so awesome.
Well, you're going to get one more year, and I hope you enjoy it. But first, I want to thank you for joining us on Notre Dame Day. Enjoy your senior year coming up, and we'll look for you on the football sidelines.
Awesome. That sounds great. Thank
All right.
you.
That is Frankie Boley.